What's up, everyone? It's Dom. We're going live again for our third round. We're down to 8 contestants. We got 4 men, 4 women. 4 Titans remaining are Eric, Katie, Bree, and Sarah. We've got 4 tributes. Kayvon, Sean, Jevin,
Correct, yes.
and Shauna.
Correct, yes, that pavilion.
So if you're just joining us, we'll be getting ready with the next individual challenge momentarily.
As in now.
As in right now.
This moment.
Alright.
Okay.
Hello all, welcome. You are getting few and far between. Good to still have you all here. We are going to move into our next challenge. It is called...
Well, you know what we gotta call it.
Yeah.
Poker, I hardly know her.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make sure somebody writes that down also.
That was good. Episode title.
Here's how this is going to go. You will be out on the paintball course. You'll be finding black bags full of poker chips and accurately counting the value of the poker chips. What will happen is you will hear a start. You will have 5 minutes to collect and accurately count black bags filled with poker chips that you will find on the scavenger hunt course. A bag of poker chips does not count until it has reached the table in the Canoodle Pavilion.
Yes.
If it is in your hand and it is not there, it does not count towards your total. If you find it and you're running back and it does not count, it has to touch the table in the Canoodle Pavilion to count. You will be counting the poker chips in the bag according to their value. You will see a key for their value out there. You won't have to guess. It will be out there so you will know what the value is. You will have 5 minutes to collect and count. You will not be getting a countdown of any kind. At the end of 5 minutes, a horn will sound and you will be handed a whiteboard and marker. You will have 15 seconds to write down your final count and circle the answer. Only a circled number will count as your final answer. The highest, I want to get the wording of this correctly. The male and female with the highest correctly counted value of poker chips will win the mission. Yes.
And we'll immediately be in the final. Oh, all right. You gotta say that first.
If no player of one gender accurately counts their chips, then the winner will be the player of that gender who was closest to their correct total. So it is not like highest you found there wins if nobody counts it correctly. If everybody of your gender counts it incorrectly, it will be whoever was closest to their correct total. So
does not matter high or low.
A couple clarifying things. To explain this in a different way, what you are doing is finding bags of poker chips on the trail and then counting the value of the poker chips inside 5 minutes. The strategic implications for you is trying to figure out how many you can collect and accurately count without any kind of countdown, only using your internal clock. For example, if Brian, Alyssa, Cheryl, and Molly are playing, and Alyssa finds 550 worth of poker chips and counts it wrong, and Cheryl finds 750 worth of poker chips and counts it wrong, and Molly finds 1,200 worth of poker chips and counts it wrong, and Brian finds 20 worth of poker chips and counts it right, Brian has won the challenge. It does not matter how many you find, it's how many you accurately count. Now, if you bring a bag to the Canoodle Pavilion and set it on the table, that bag counts towards your final total.
You must count it in there. You cannot remove it.
And it must be accurately counted. If the bag has not touched the table in the Canoodle Pavilion, it is not a part. It doesn't matter how many bags you find, it's how many bags touch that, and that will be your final total. So for example, if there's a 20 bag, a 50 bag, and a 100 bag, and you find them and bring them to the Canoodle table, your final total is 170, even if you never opened any of the bags or saw the poker chips, the total you have to answer is 170. If you found a 100 bag, a 200 bag, a 500 bag, and a 1,000 bag, but the only ones that actually touched the Canoodle table were 100 and 200, the total you have to write down in your whiteboard is 300. It is not 1,800. Only the ones that touch the table will count. Questions?
May we take the poker chips out of the bag at
Yes.
the table?
Absolutely.
Correct.
May you take them out anywhere else?
No.
No. So you
just for the
You
sake
cannot
of
count them ahead of time and then put it on the table. You must put the bag on the table, and then you can begin counting what's inside because then it counts towards your total.
that's a really good clarity question I had thought of and not written down.
So you may
Thank you, Sean.
not open the bag until
Until you have
touches the table.
decided to place it on
Until
the
the
table.
bag touches the table.
Yes.
Correct.
I think answers my other question. I might come back.
Okay, Javin?
You probably already said this, but can you grab more than one bag at a time, or is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you can grab as many bags as you want, get them back to the table. You don't have
Yes.
to grab a bag, table. bring them
Anything that
back
touches the table, you can count. You cannot begin counting until you've placed the bag on the table.
Yes. Katie?
Are we allowed to go get a couple bags wherever we decide and then go to the table and then count and then go out for another bag?
Yes.
You're just keeping your own time, so whatever
Got it.
time you think you have to do that, yes.
Sean?
Simultaneously ran?
No.
Or solo
Sequestered.
sessions?
Sequestered. Solo session. Sequestered. Sorry about the sequester. I know.
That's fine.
Solo sessions. So at the end, after your 15 count is over, what you're going to do is you're going to show us the board. We're going to take a picture of you with the boards. We don't have to remember whose board was who, whose numbers were who. We're just going to take a picture. So make sure we get that picture. Then once that is done,
They're done, and we're going to write the correct number on your board, and we're going to keep that with us.
Yes.
you won't see us write the correct number on your board. That's just a
But we will
housekeeping
have
thing.
them. We're not going to erase them, so we will have them all to lay out and make sure we are correct. Any other questions?
You're probably not going to answer this, but like, is the voting format the same for this?
I cannot reveal anything.
Okay.
If you're just joining us, we're getting to the third individual challenge. We got Shauna coming up. It's going to be one at a time.
You're familiar with the bag.
We did not. We didn't hide them. We just placed them out there.
So I'm going to need crew members holding a
Let's go have a look at this course, everyone.
Inside the paintball
We got the
course,
pools
on
from the ice bath yesterday.
If you're-
We got the well turned off. Thank goodness.
Right here.
Thank you, Dwayne. Let's have a look. So throughout this course, there are black bags filled with poker chips. They have to grab those chips. They have to bring them back to the station where we played Canoodle last night. Different chips have different values. The aim of the game is that after 5 minutes, they will not be alerted. They will not be given a warning. They will say 5 minutes, done. They have to write down what they believe is the value of chips that they have. Each contestant will play this individually. The contestant who is closest to the value of chips that they have is going to win. We'll have a male winner and a female winner. If multiple contestants have the right number, we'll go with the higher value. But a higher value and a wrong number does not guarantee you a win. This is about accuracy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here she comes. I'm going to get out of her way. She is booking it in. This is tall grass. Again, the game is not to find the bags. It is simply to grab them. These are not hidden. They are all over this course. You have 5 minutes. You can come in and grab one and run it back for accuracy, or you can try and find as many as possible. The aim of the game is to get them on the table, count them. Looks like she's coming back. Now she can either choose to unload them, or she can come back. Looks like Shauna brought back about 6 bags. Lots and lots of chips to be counted. Bags contain different colored chips, not all the same. Shauna's sorting them right now, placing them in piles so that she can do the math a bit easier. Be interesting to see if she decides to go back out.
Okay, I'll drop
Stay with this one. Shauna has been absolutely dominating in challenges. I'm just going to back up a little bit so I can explain what's going on for those of you who just joined. Shauna is currently running the third individual challenge. We are doing it one at a time. She had to run out into the paintball course and collect bags of poker chips. All of the poker chips have different values. She brought back 6 bags so far. Trying not to break her concentration, so I backed off a little bit. Aim is that after 5 minutes, she'll be given a whiteboard to write down the value of what she thinks the number of chips she has is. She's the first of our 8 contestants to run this challenge. And after all 8 have run it, the person with the closest to the value of chips that they actually had will be the winner. Shauna now has 15 seconds.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. We're going to take a picture of you with it.
Cute.
It is a cute picture, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so she needs to be sequestered separately from the other 7. The other 7 of them.
Oh, hey Dom.
We're going to get a word with you. You were the first to run this course. How do you think you did?
Terrible actually. I had too hot of a strategy. I was just trying to get a bunch of bags. There was definitely more chips in the bags than I was expecting, and yeah, in the heat of the moment, like you're trying to figure out the best method to count those chips. I definitely failed myself in that one. So
What do you think was throwing you off? What do you think was the most difficult part?
just keeping track of the mental math. Honestly, like I was trying to rush to be quick because I knew I had a lot of chips to count. If I had been smarter, maybe I would have just gone for like 3 bags. I went for 6 because I know right now it's do or die for me. So I was trying to, but yeah, I guess we only need an accurate number, not a high number. So I just had the wrong strategy going into that. But we'll see what happens. This one pretty much felt like do or die for me to get into that final, at least without going into elimination. So, you know, you stay ready. You ain't got to get ready, and ready for what comes next.
Cool. Looks like we've got Katie out here. Got a bug on my phone. All right, y'all. Katie's out here to run the challenge next.
You'll need to set the bags up. Sorry, we couldn't be dealt with at the same time. That's my bad. I'm sorry. We're going to tell you every instruction at once. Each crew member will take a sentence, and they will all shout them at you at once, and then you will begin the game.
We save time that way.
Absolutely. Streamlining.
All right,
baby.
ready for bug spray?
Yes, please. So can I run in?
Mhm.
I can grab whatever I want to grab.
Yes.
I run back.
Yep.
I can put, if I wanted, I could put 1 bag on the table and 1 or 2 on the ground.
Absolutely.
And count those ones and decide if I want to go for another bag or not.
Only the bags that are on the
Absolutely.
table count towards your final total.
Oh, she can take them off the course as long as they're not on the table.
Correct.
Ah.
Do you have any other questions?
No.
Okay, come stand right here. Countdown ready?
Is there a fence right there? Okay, run.
It's
through
not
it.
fenced, it's just poles.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Countdown ready? Yep. Crew ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Katie is off. She's running into the course. She's all bug sprayed up. We're going to do a tick check afterwards just in case. This is some very tall grass. I won't go in too far. But as you can see, she's running through the course, grabbing as many bags as she wants to. These are not hidden. There's no looking for them. They are pretty much in plain sight. This is not about finding them. This is about accuracy. You want to have the most accurate number. Looks like she's off grabbing her 5th bag, if I'm not mistaken. 4th or 5th bag, too high for her. Now she's got it. They have 5 minutes to do this. They are not going to be given a warning as to when those 5 minutes are up. They have 5 minutes to collect the bags and to count the chips that are on the table. Katie brought up an interesting strategy before this started. She said, can I start with 1 bag on the table and the rest of the bags on the ground? The answer is yes. So what Katie is doing now, she's got 1 bag of chips on her table. She's got a bunch of reds and a bunch of greens. This is not about the number of chips, it is about the value. After 5 minutes, she's going to take that number, she's going to write it on a whiteboard. The most accurate number is going to win this challenge.
$10, $120, $130, $140, $150, $160, $170, $180, $190, $200, $200, $100. Is that okay? Sorry. Do you want me to pick that up?
You can.
300. 300. Fuck. 325, 350, 375, 400, 425, 425, 425, 425, 430, 435, 440, 445, 450, 455, 460, 465, 465, 465.
I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm going to explain to you what's going on. Come back to Katie. I just don't want to break her concentration because this game is all about accuracy. So what's going on right now is she brought back 5 or 6 bags. She's dumping out the bags one at a time. Only the chips on the table are going to count towards her count. However, I do think she may have miscounted the first bag. I am not positive. We will have numbers for you after the challenge is done. She's not focusing on getting all the chips out at once. She's focusing on the accuracy. However, based on my count, she may have overcounted. Another interesting strategy, she's feeling the bags, trying to make sure she picks the bags with the least amount to count. Let's go back in.
620. 620. Am I going to correct this? 620. 620. 620. 635. 635. 635. 635. 635. 635. 640. 645. 650. 650. 650. 650. 655. 670, 670, 670, 670, 670, 670, 670, 670, plus 15 is 670, 685, 65, 65, 685, 685, 685, 685, 685, 705, 705, 705, 705, 730, 732, 732, 444. It's gotta be close to 5 minutes, right?
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excellent.
You're gonna get on the cart with Alyssa. She's gonna take you over to where Shauna is. Alyssa's gonna go wait in the front until
Yes,
we
please
get
do a
the
tick
signal
check
for
real quick.
She's gonna be bug spraying them, and they will be waiting in the cart until we tell her to go.
Katie, do you mind sitting back here with me? Talk to the people. All right, you got some fans over here. Let's see. Travis says, "Let's go, Katie. Slow and steady." Talk to me about your strategy. That was interesting.
So when I got out there, I saw a bunch of bags. Before I went out, I thought I was only going to grab 1 or 2 bags, but I saw them all and it was tempting. They were all so close together. But then I just had to remember not to put them on the table unless I was going to count them. So it was hard to know if I was close to 5 minutes. If I wanted to grab another bag, I'm glad I went for that 3rd bag.
Cool.
Thank you.
Here we go. We got Cave On. Loft 7 Production says, "Let's go, Cave On."
You got questions? Only one. If I take a bag and I'm not ready to put it on the table or whatever, I can just drop it on the floor and count the poker chips, and then once I am confident that like I know it, then I can put it in the bag, right? Okay.
Just a clarification, you cannot
You cannot open
take,
the bag.
you cannot open the bag unless it's on the
You
table.
cannot count the poker chips.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
See, Abby Holmandinger says, "Go, Cave On." Homa 911 says, "Go, Cave On."
Oh, okay.
SSYID says, "You got this, Cave On." A lot of fans in the chat.
Ladies, crew, we're ready.
Ready.
Okay. 3. Unless you're ready.
Did you have a question?
No.
Okay.
This is the table, right?
Yeah, this is the table.
Okay.
And then everything on the right side of it. Right?
And the tall grass and naval horse. Yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
He's off into the paintball course. These bags are not hidden. He's coming back with just 1. We'll see if he goes out for more, if he's going to focus on this one.
One.
So let's put it back in the bag now.
No.
He is out again. Going back for another bag. Looking around. Again, these bags are not hidden. They're pretty much in plain sight. Some of the bags have all of one color. Some of them have multiple colors. Different colors have different values. Let's see, we're just gonna come back here real quick. If you're just joining us, Cave On is working on the 3rd individual challenge of the day. This one is all about accuracy. It is all about bringing back bags of poker chips and determining the total value of the chips. At the end of 5 minutes, they will not be warned when 5 minutes is up. At the end of those 5 minutes, he's going to be asked to write down the number of the value of chips that he thinks he has. The contestant with the closest number to that value is going to win this challenge. There will be 1 male winner, 1 female winner. If there are 2 contestants with the same amount of value, the contestant with the higher value will win. Okay, well, looks to be working on his 3rd bag. making sure he counts every last chip.
Come on!
Now, if his time is up while he is in the field, he will still be given a whiteboard. He'll be told to freeze where he is, and he will have 15 seconds to write down a number and circle it. If he does not circle it, the number will not be counted. I believe he's coming up soon on the 5-minute mark.
Time.
15, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Back to the golf cart. Alyssa will take you up to sit with the others.
Go ahead and sit in the back.
Salmon's gonna talk to you.
Oh my word, bro.
No, you're good.
All right, y'all. Stick around. We've got Kayvon. He's going to be telling us about what was going on there. For a mobile confessional, Kayvon, tell me about your strategy.
Okay, my strategy was to get one bag, come back, and count it. Because that way, I always know what my total is. And then that way, like, I'm not confused with a bunch of numbers and I'm not counting in my head to 5 minutes because that's just going to confuse yourself. But I didn't realize how long it takes to actually, like, do the simple math in your head. I'm good at math, but when you're in there and you're trying to do it on the fly, it's really, really hard. So as soon as I got 4 bags, I was like, I'm down.
All right, thanks, Kayvon. Paul, what do you think of this? What do you think of this weather?
It's different than anything we've seen all week. Definitely feels like a storm is coming, but a storm hasn't come yet, so we'll see. Maybe the storm is the final. Maybe the storm is the last elimination.
We are the storm, baby!
I'm the storm too.
I'm the storm.
I'm a storm.
I'm just a little tempest.
Yeah. Just a tropical storm,
good
not a full
spirits, as you can
hurricane
see.
yet.
I'm just a cute little gust
This
of
is
wind.
the best crew we've ever had. We honestly,
It's the first season you've ever had. It's the only crew they've ever
You're
had.
right, damn it.
it will not get better. I will say this: if you want to know how to execute an LRG efficiently, grab a bunch of theater kids and call it a production. You're good to go for forever. It's the easiest way to make a transition from game to theater. Same concept.
I'm going to agree with Brian on that one. With all my hosting experience and even doing this now, it's just like getting into character. You get in the mindset of delivering a product to someone. You get in the mindset of becoming a character, and you just do your job, and that's it. That's how we keep it together. We've got Bree out here right now. We're resetting the course. We're moving along as quickly as we can. I know there was sort of a delay between our first person and second person.
Oh god, that's probably how I'm gonna react. She like drops the 40 and runs. Alright, girl.
Right here to the front of the pavilion.
Like up here? Back here?
Right in front of the pavilion. Just step off the cement. There you go. All right, crew ready?
We're losing the races, but yeah.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
We got Bree running out to the field. She's at a brisk jog, much different from what we've seen from the other competitors. Again, these bags are not hidden. They're not meant to be hidden. They are meant to be seen. All you have to do is come out and grab them. Bree is going for a a number of bags, different from what we saw from Kayvon, who grabbed one bag and went out, got another, and went out and got another. There are 11 bags in total out on this course. Looks like Bree is bringing back 6 or 7. I'll get you an accurate count once she returns to the table. Bree controlling her breathing.
It's all terrible decisions. Wow, this is way too many chips. I just need to be bigger.
We're going to come back here. We're going to let Bree concentrate. I don't want my voice to be distracting her in any way, but I'll keep you pointed at her. Now I'm going to get it real close. I hope y'all can still hear me, but I want to whisper this. Bree is doing the strategy of dumping out all the bags at once, which is what we saw from Shauna. Didn't lead to a very good result. It seems like when the bags are dumped out all at once, the contestants quickly get overwhelmed by the chips. It seems like the winning strategy right now is to dump out one bag at a time, leave the others on the ground, and then as you count one bag, you bring up another bag to assure the accuracy. Remember, folks, this is a game of accuracy. This is not about having the highest number of chips or the highest value of chips. This is about counting the most accurate number of chips. Bree could have a value of 5,000 chips on the table, but if she's 5,000 chips away in value, she's certainly not on track to win this. However, she may be doing a better job of sorting and counting the chips than some previous contestants. And if she has a more accurate count and a higher number, that would result in her having the win. We are on our 4th contestant out of 8. I'll bring you back in. We can see how Bree is doing.
Time.
15, 14, 13.
Wait, hold on.
I need you to hold it up.
Sorry.
That was badass though.
I mean, I just was like, probably nowhere near that, but we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
It's all about the confidence.
Yeah, go get with Alyssa. She'll take you over where you need to go.
All right, hop in the back. We're going to do a rolling confessional.
Oh boy, a rolling confession.
In the back, in the back, in the back, in the back.
In the back, sorry.
Alrighty, we've got Bree here, just completed that. Tell us what you are thinking right now. How do you think you did?
Not great. I anticipated them to be like real poker chips and bigger, so there was a lot more in the bag than I thought. So I just started counting numbers and guesstimating and did an average. So this closest is what matters, but like being in the right ballpark is what matters, and it doesn't have to be over under doesn't matter. So hopefully I'm close enough.
Okay, thanks. It's not quite pouring, but I'd say the sprinkle has turned into a steady rain. I'm going to make my way over to our hosts and the rest of our crew members that are out here for this challenge. This will be fun. We'll see if Eric embraces the rain or if it throws him off.
What do you say?
Sounds a lot worse under here. We got looks like a metal roof, so a little bit louder.
Yeah, roof.
Tin roof.
Come on.
Oh.
My mom makes me like
Just going through your comments.
I love it, but I couldn't remember if you were working with that.
And here he comes.
Cross check, verify, no poker chips on the.
Oh, I need to do my job. No poker chips on the ground. I see nothing.
Okay.
See nothing, say nothing. Perfect. Come on in.
Welcome.
Any refresh on the rules?
Yeah, so,
Yeah. So you're going to enter the course. This is not a fence. You can run straight in.
and where's the key going to be?
It's going to be this. It's just upside down right now.
It will not move. I hold it down.
You ready? Okay. Guys, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, yes. Didn't expect that.
Eric is off into the course. He's going to collect his bags of poker chips. I would say that it was pouring for quite a little bit, but the rain has subsided.
Just a little, just sprinkles.
Very, very lucky for Eric.
Little sprinkles. Little sprinkles.
He threw me off when he checked the board first.
I know, we're not used to people checking the key before they start the puzzle. It's crazy. What?
We'll see how many bags Eric comes back with. He wanted to get this challenge going as quickly as possible, so I'll let him know that his fans are watching him after the challenge. I don't want to throw off his concentration.
You want to throw off his groove?
Don't want to throw off his groove while he's counting his chips. He's bringing back quite a few. This is probably the most we've seen from a contestant so far. Attempt to bring back, there are 11 bags total. I think he may be underestimating how many chips are in each bag and how many he will be sorting and have to count the value of. We'll see if he takes a strategy of dumping them all out at once or dumping them out one bag at a time. Only the bags that are on the table are the ones that are going to count towards his value. And here he comes back. This one, guys.
13, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. So right there, take your board back up, please. Got it, thank you.
Alrighty.
Hey, Alyssa, can you stop by Bree and give her that water bottle back?
Sit in the back with me. We're gonna have a rolling confessional. We got Eric with us. Alright, Eric, how's the rain treating you? Do you think it impeded you at all?
No. No? I impeded myself. Man, I kind of tripped up the last second there. I feel like that might cost me this game. I just forgot this one main thing, which is once the bag hits the table, it counts. And like in a second, I just put them down and instantly realized like, no, I needed to do this like 2 or 3 bags at a time. So I am almost positive I didn't get that right. And it'll take a miracle to win.
Alright, thanks Eric. Appreciate it. Bree and Paul, speaking of sponsorships, I was wondering if you could tell me about the sponsorship for the application this season. Wasn't there like a sponsorship thingy for people who donated?
Scholarships.
Scholarship, that's what I meant.
Yeah, so part of the mission of the Challenge Great Lakes is that you be allowed to compete regardless of any ability. So part of that does happen financially. We want to make sure that everyone who wants to play a game is able to financially afford to play a game. So we do always put out, we did this season, we're going to moving forward. We have a scholarship fund. Anytime someone gets an acceptance email from us, they're sent a scholarship application link. If they want to apply for it, they can, and then based on the number of responses, how much money we have in the pool, we give out scholarships, whether it's full, partial, half, all of that. We were able to give out a fair number of scholarships to a lot of really deserving people this time around. So if you want to contribute to that, let us know. It just allows more people to find this universe and find this world. I would have never known about it without it, and it brings me so much joy. So we want to make sure that everyone has that opportunity, regardless of their ability. So if you want to contribute to that scholarship fund, we're going to put up a link in the next couple days. Feel free to donate. The more you give, the more we can do with what we have, and the more we can continue to just provide real fun, joyful opportunities for everyone else. So
Yeah,
thanks,
and the best part about that is that that scholarship fund doesn't in any way touch our budget.
No, absolutely not. It goes directly to the players.
That comes directly off of a player's fee, whether a full, partial, or half scholarship.
Exactly.
It comes directly off of the player's fee, so that goes directly towards
their ability
bring
to
people here
contribute.
to St. Helen.
Exactly.
So if you want to bring more people to listen, if anybody from the city of St. Helen is watching, if the mayor of St. Helen is watching, and you want to bring people to your city, just donate a bunch of scholarships, and we will bring a whole bunch of people to your city, and we will let them eat Louis Fried Chicken.
Which is delicious. Thank you, Louis Fried Chicken.
Louis Fried Chicken.
Yeah, so, we really try to make it accessible to everyone. So if you have any questions, hit us up.
It's going to be super exciting. We got our next contestant coming up. Let's see who we got. Looks to be Queen Sarah.
And then we'll get started.
Thank you. They're going to hurt tough chick.
Sarah's being a champ right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's the spirit.
Okay.
Getting all bug sprayed up.
Is a 0 different than
Yes. Yes, because a 0 in the event that no one correctly counts their... No, God, we don't care about that. Okay. So in the event that everyone incorrectly counts their chips, what will happen is whoever was closest to the amount of chips they had. So a 0 is very different than a disqualification, because if you only had 100 chips and your final score was 0, you're 100 off, as opposed to if somebody had 1,000 chips and they guessed 500, they'd be 500 off, so technically you would be ahead of them.
Got it. And where is the key?
It's right there, it's flipped upside down when your time starts.
Okay.
Also, this is really slick right now, so as you run back up, please be careful. This is where you place your bags. These are just poles, not fences, so you can run directly in. It's just the tall grass course right in there with the bags. Got it. We will give you a signal if you're getting too far away. You will not hear anything from us until you hear the horn or the siren at 5 minutes, and then you have 15 seconds to have one.
Got it. Thank you.
Once you have the whiteboard.
Once you
You have to wipe
the
it.
15
Which
minutes.
somebody will hand to you at 5 minutes.
When I'm out there.
If the
Wherever.
time ends when you're out there, we'll bring it out there.
Okay, got it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Sarah is off to collect her bags. The rain has completely stopped. Should be noted that we did not hide the bags. All the bags are in plain sight. Sarah is our 6th contestant to run through this course. She'll be bringing back some bags in just a few moments. Interesting to note, not a single contestant has ended in the field. They have all been grabbing bags first, bringing them back, and then working on counting for the rest of the time. No contestant so far has ended in the field. Sarah bringing back as many bags as she can. There are 11 total. She's not required to bring back all the bags. She looks to be bringing back maybe 7 or 8. Let's see how she goes about doing this.
Oh my god, there's only one bag. What am I doing?
We're going to back up right now so I can connect with you and let you know what's going on. It seems like Sarah's strategy right now is mimicking Kayvon's strategy of doing one bag at a time. What's interesting about Sarah's strategy is that she is organizing the chips into what seems to be hundreds. So each stack that she has seems to represent 100 chips so that she can easily count them afterwards. Again, she is using the same strategy that Kayvon used. She is going one bag at a time. She brought back several, whether that is 7 or 8, I am unsure. But she is putting one bag on the table at a time. We're going to go back in, and we're going to see how she's doing.
Coming up to me is not making this decision.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Stupid. So stupid.
Yeah,
Take your
show
picture
her
with it.
picture.
Alyssa will take you up with the rest.
Sarah, jump in the back with me. We're gonna do a rolling confessional.
I thought they were gonna be regular poker chips when I was out there grabbing a ton of them and easy to
But at
count.
least you set them down first. Like you didn't
Yeah.
just drop them all.
Sarah, jump in the back with me if you will.
You can wipe with this if you need to.
I don't know whose that is, but
I'm forgetting.
all right, Sarah. Tell me about that. How do you feel about that?
I feel terrible. I got the wrong number for sure. I was thinking they were going to be regular poker chips, which I know how to count really quickly. So the small size was throwing me off. I couldn't make stacks the way I wanted to. And then I kept forgetting the ones. Like,
Looked like you were stacking them in a certain way.
well, I was just stacking them by color in stacks of 100. So it was definitely 600 and something, but not what I wanted.
All right. Thank you, Sarah. We got Sean here. He's going to be our second last competitor for this challenge. If you're just joining us, this is our third individual challenge. We're doing it one contestant at a time. They each get 5 minutes to collect black bags with poker chips. They need to count the poker chips. They need to get their value, and then they need to write down what they believe that value is. The closest man and woman to the actual value of chips is going to win safety for this round.
Once you place the bag on the table, it counts towards your total. This is the key. We will flip it when the time starts. You will have 5 minutes. We will not give you a warning, but you will siren at 5 minutes. At that point, you will be handed a whiteboard. Once you have it, you will have 15 seconds to write down and circle your answer. Any questions?
You start there?
You start here. You can start right up here. This is slippery.
I
So
wore these shoes with grip for a
Perfect.
reason.
I love it. All right. So if you are ready, let me know.
Yes, I think so.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
We've got Sean out here now. He came prepared. He put on some pants. He put on some grippy boots. He was ready.
Most people run this course naked. They don't.
That was just the testers. Bringing back some bags. Looks like several bags. Could be 7. Could be more.
Could be 7.
Shout out Jelinski.
Correct.
Correct.
Thank you. Okay. Oh. That's good to know.
I don't know if we started this challenge. What now? Does anyone know what time we started this challenge? I do not. Does anyone have an estimate?
Nope, I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure we don't time out here on Instagram. Probably have to switch before the elimination challenge. Gonna back up a little bit. Just let you know what's going on if you're just joining us. We are in the third individual challenge. We are on the 7th of 8 competitors. They are doing it all individually. They each have 5 minutes to run through the paintball course and find bags filled with poker chips. of different colors. Different colors have different values. Their job is to, within 5 minutes, determine what they believe the value of all their chips on the table are, and then write down that value and circle it. The man and woman who come closest to the actual value of chips that they have left on the table will win the challenge. They are not being told or warned when their 5 minutes will be up. They are given 15 seconds to write down the number. Let's go back in and check on Sean. $4.16. $4.36. $4.76.
Time.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and hold your board up for me. Thank you.
You're great. Melissa will take you
As
up.
are you all.
Thanks.
Let me grab this stuff.
Thanks for coming. You're going to do a little confessional with John as you ride.
Lovely.
We're going to sit in the back here. We're going to do a little rolling confessional.
Is the back dry?
Dry-ish.
That's okay. I wear sweatpants.
All right, Sean. What do you think? What do you think of that challenge? How do you think you did?
I probably spent too much time looking in places that weren't going to matter. But I'm glad I counted them out the way I did. I felt good about my counts and being pretty secure on them. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy, but it's going to be tough. There's a lot of really great competitors, and I just need to make sure I'm definitely not last, and I think I did that.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Sean. We're coming up with more action right now, and here he is. See?
No.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Would you like a little refresher?
Yes, I would.
Okay, do you want to do a little refresher? Okay. So the course is still a little bit slippery from the rain, so just be careful as you're running around, okay?
Have you bug sprayed up?
Yes.
Okay.
Step right in front of the cement.
Ready to go?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, if you are just joining us, we are on the third individual challenge of the day. We are on our last contestant. They have been running it one by one. We've got Javin out here in the field collecting black bags filled with chips. Chips are going to have different colors on them with different values. The idea of the game is to bring back as many bags as you want. Doesn't have to be all of them. Could be one, could be all 11. And then you're going to dump out the chips on the table, and you're going to try and figure out the value of the chips that are on the table. You don't have to dump out all the bags on the table. You can do one at a time, or you can do all of them. We've seen many, many different strategies. But the goal here is to have the closest value to the actual value of chips. Not the number of chips, but the value of the chips. It's going to be the closest number to the actual value of the chips. This game is not about highest quantity, it is about accuracy. Javin coming back with a number of bags.
Can I take the whiteboard whenever I want? Have to wait till the buzzer.
Okay.
$15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1.
Hold it up. Just
Time.
take a picture.
Yep.
Got it?
Okay.
Go back with Alyssa, grab your helmet and your mouth guard, and then you're all going to come around here when we tell you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Front porch, right?
They're in the front porch, yes.
All right, y'all. We're gonna jump in the back with Javin here. We're gonna get a little insight.
Water bottle.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a rolling confessional with Javin, as we've done with all the rest of the contestants. How are you feeling about that? You stopped early.
Yeah, I felt pretty good. I didn't know the bags were going to be that easy to find, so the chips are a lot smaller, which made it harder to count too. But I think that second bag I opened was really big. And I'll go here, try not to get last in case it's a purge type of elimination. And I just wanted to hopefully I did the math right, but I wanted to be pretty confident that I'm not getting a 0. So
All right.
I did that. We'll see.
Thanks, Javin.
All right. We've just completed the last challenge, poker. I hardly know her. We are going to be here for results. We are going to read the list from who collected the most poker chips to who collected the least poker chips. I can tell you right now. Okay, I'm just going to do it right now dramatically. Okay. Eric collected 1,512 poker chips. He was off by 14. Kayvon. Sean collected 684 poker chips. He was off by 3.
Jeez. I did.
Kayvon collected 633 poker chips. He was off by 25. Javin collected 369 poker chips. He was off by 14. Congratulations, Sean. You will be running the final.
Yes, Sean. All right, congrats,
For the ladies, let me just make sure I have this on the right order. Okay, Shauna collected 1,204 poker chips. and she was off by 629.
Right there with you, sweetie.
Bree.
You have so many skills. It's just
Bree,
not.
yeah, we love you. Bree collected 970 poker chips, and she was off by 334. Katie?
I collected that many. That's the number I wrote. I wrote down the number.
No, yes, no. This is the number you wrote. You were off from the actual number by
so
this
that's
much.
not-
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Let me re-clarify. That's actually
Yes.
what I've been saying is sort of inaccurate, but the number you were off by is absolutely accurate. Let's
thank
double
you.
check. Okay, Katie collected. Let's see, I did. Katie collected 732 poker chips, and she was off by 120. Sarah collected 702 poker chips, and she was off by 7. Congratulations, Sarah.
Congratulations, you're going immediately into the safety choice. No time to strategize. Please select your first person. We'll give you 1 minute to discuss and collaborate on that. We're going right into the nominations. And then right over to the fun. Wait, I wrote down something. Yes, I'm sorry. The numbers that you wrote down.
Was she?
No, I did it. I just said
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I totally trusted that.
Yes. I still have the
Oh, yeah.
still not.
Yeah. No doubt.
I don't know. Maybe Shauna. No? Is there anyone you definitely want to make sure is not? I'm just gonna Bree that. Let's just fucking pick Bree and then tell her.
I'm comfortable
Are you with that?
I'm comfortable with it. Congrats. Sarah and Sean, have you come to a decision on who will begin the safety chain?
Yes.
Who will begin the safety chain?
Bree.
Right here to my left. Thank you. Bree, please choose one male player to continue the safety chain.
Javin.
Javin, there are only 2 female players remaining. Please select one to complete the safety chain. The other will be going directly into elimination.
Shauna.
Shauna, there are 2 male players remaining. Please select one to complete the safety chain. The other will be going into elimination. Okay. Kayvon and Katie, please come to the stairs. Kayvon and Katie, you will now be selecting who you will be facing off against in elimination. Katie, who will you be facing off against in elimination? Shauna.
Wait. Going up there?
You are. That means congratulations, Bree. You will be running the final.
Have to do it. Oh, I know.
Kayvon, who will you be competing against in elimination?
Unfortunately, Javin.
Javin. That means Eric, you will be competing in the final. Shauna and Katie, Kayvon and Javin, take 1 minute and get ready. We are going to head over to elimination. Elimination candidates, you will be playing in the 9th and final elimination of the Challenge Great Lakes Season 1. It will be Back Up Off Me. Players will be attached to each other back to back and must drag their opponent to the opposite end of the playing area and knock over a barrel. There is no punching, kicking, biting, striking, etc. allowed. There is no manipulating of the equipment allowed. Players may not go outside of the designated play area. First player to knock down their barrel scores a point. Best 2 out of 3 wins. To clarify, your barrel is the barrel you start facing.
You will start sitting with your feet out in front of you, and then you will be able to begin. Let me give you the signal.
Stand up.
Yes, at that point you may stand up or whatever. You will sit butt flat on the ground with both of your legs directly out in front of you. Questions?
We have to use our opponent to knock the barrel, or any...
No,
you just have to
get it
knock
knocked
the barrel over.
You do not have to use your opponent to knock it over.
Banana backpack, let's go!
Backpack rules are in effect. You can,
I
but you
would
don't
prefer
have
you
to.
don't. I like all of your spines, so I prefer you don't. Any questions? All right, let's get suited up with Adam, and we'll get this going.
What's up, everyone? This is Dom. We're going into our 9th and final elimination challenge. of the game. This one is a Challenge Classic. From what I understand, it is a Challenge Classic.
This is
made
the
famous
Challenge
by
Classic.
Joey Bananas, Johnny
Bananas and CT, yeah.
Okay. This one's called...
We have some really great bonus footage that we'll put up later of Alyssa just ragdolling me across the course. So we'll make sure to put that up there. Anything we make you do like this with harnesses, we always test to make sure it's good. The host test it so we know what it feels like before we let anybody else have to do it.
This one's called Back Up Off Me Challenge Classic. They're going to be harnessed to each other. They are going to be in the middle of this circle to start. Both of them have a barrel that they need to knock over. You got to pull one another. Sort of similar to our challenge yesterday. Shauna and Katie, Kayvon and Javin, going to be stuck back to back. Going to be carrying, crawling, fighting, doing anything they can to get to their barrel and knock it over. Grass is wet after a pouring rain.
You couldn't have done this in the rain.
There's still time.
Cue the rain showers.
Okay. Shauna? At any point you want to stop, you yell stop and you stop immediately, okay?
Okay. I don't want to stop till it's done. I'm just teasing.
I'm aware.
But yeah, I got you.
Same for you too.
Again, we've got safety measures in place. If for any reason a contestant needs to stop, all they need to do is say stop and the challenge will be stopped. We got Sean over here on a streak.
No, not that, but yes.
How's it feel? You were within 3. Did you expect that?
I majored in math in college, a couple math things, so I was sure that if I had the pieces that I would be pretty close. I think I spilled some on the ground, but I'm glad I didn't one, so I'm happy, but it's just relief at this point, and I will go run whatever this next thing is.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was so cool to watch.
Like everybody, yeah.
Sarah, also on sort of a streak.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Did you expect how you did in the challenge?
No, I thought I was I knew I was off and I thought someone would get it perfect. So I thought there was no chance, but very excited that everyone fucked up. So.
Okay. Alrighty. Again, this is the 9th and final elimination challenge. This is the last chance to seal your place in the final. Other contestants in the final that are locked in right now are our winners of the previous challenge, Sean and Sarah, as well as Eric and Bree. We have room for one more male competitor, one more female competitor. Will it be Javin? Will it be Kayvon?
Okay.
Will it be Shauna?
Gentlemen,
Will it be Katie?
final reminders. The barrel you're looking at right now is the barrel you're trying to knock over. If at any point you want the game to stop, you will yell stop and we will stop the game. It is best 2 out of 3. Are there any other clarifying questions? Okay, we're going to do safety check, crew check, and then we're going to do good.
Jav, you got this.
Okay,
Love you too, Kayvon.
crew check.
You got this, boys. Love you too.
Kayvon ready. Give me a verbal.
Yeah.
Javin ready.
Do it for Nate.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good, huh? You all fight.
Halo.
This will be.
What's that?
On the wet grass.
This is wet grass. Javin pulling. Kayvon.
Stop. Point. Good job. Great job, man.
Javin with a point. This is best 2 out of 3.
You okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody's good?
Kayvon with a sense of how this challenge works now.
You good.
We've got freshly rained on grass. This is slippery.
What am I looking for?
Just getting started.
Okay.
You ready? Y'all got there, bud.
Javin knocks his barrel over. He's in the final.
3, 2, 1, go.
Jesus Christ! Stop! Okay.
Jevin is in the final.
Javin has won. Oh my god.
You look good. You stay.
Holy shit. Good job, K-Bon! Good job, K-Bon! Oh. Alright, baby. Alright. Oh, my boy for you, man. You got this. Well done, gentlemen. I'm going to stand you off to the side. We're going to get the ladies in here and get ready to go.
Good luck.
Javin has just earned his spot in the final challenge. He eliminated Kayvon. We've got Katie and Shauna coming up. It's going to be one of them going to the final, one of them eliminated from the game. It's best 2 out of 3. The goal is to pull your partner towards the barrel you are facing and knock it over. Again, not much mental strength needed for this one. This one is all about physical drive.
That sun is killer.
You got this, Katie. Jay, turn him up.
We've got our safety measures in place. We've got helmets, mouth guards,
As a
harnesses.
reminder, the barrel you are trying to knock over is the barrel you are facing right now. This game is played best 2 out of 3. Once one barrel is knocked over, we will call stop and everyone will stop. If at any point you want this challenge to stop, call stop and the challenge will stop. I'm going to back up through crew checks, safety checks, and we're going to get going. Crew check. Katie, ready?
Yes.
Shauna, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go, girls, go!
Come
on, Katie!
Come on, Shauna.
Katie got an early handle on the grass.
Katie!
Go, girls.
Shauna not letting go.
Katie!
Who wants to be in that final? Shauna,
Rest while you're there if you can. You got this.
Nice job.
Slow movement.
You got this, Katie.
You got it. You got it.
Deep
Keep
breath.
fighting, honey.
There's a lot of fight in both of these women.
Good job, Katie! On your knees.
Dig deep.
Keep fighting, girls. Keep fighting, girls. All right,
There you
Katie.
go, Shauna.
There you go.
Shauna almost got a leg up.
Great, guys. Sit up.
They can stand up in this challenge,
If they can.
if they can.
Come on, Katie.
It is not against the rules, but it is not easy.
Great job.
Katie.
Dig deep, guys. Dig deep.
They are wearing each other down.
Dig. You got
This is going to be who has the lasting endurance to pull the other.
Come on, Shauna. You got this.
Both women keeping their center of gravity close to the ground.
Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
Shauna getting them turned.
Keep fighting. Got it, Katie.
Shauna now facing her barrel.
Hold the breath, Katie. You got it, Katie. Stay there.
You're on my arm. I'm not trying to choke you.
You got it, Katie. Keep fighting.
Shauna getting close to her barrel.
Come on, Katie. Don't give up.
Good
Good
fight.
fight.
You got it. You got it. Good job, you guys.
Good fight.
Oh my gosh.
Good fight.
Shauna, you okay? Your arm okay?
Good job, Shauna.
Yeah. I just wasn't trying to choke you. Like you were on my arms. But not okay.
Okay, safety checks are in place. We are ready to go.
Shauna, ready?
Yep.
Katie, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good job, Katie.
First round. No doubt wore down both women.
Fighting.
Shauna with an early pull.
Come on, Katie.
Katie still fighting.
Keep fighting.
Everything you got, girls. Try to turn her around.
Not a lot of grip in this grass.
Try to flip to your left. Good
job, Katie. Hold
job, Katie. Good job, Shauna. Good battle.
Again, these harness challenges involve a lot of endurance, a lot of stamina to wear out your opponent.
Good job, Katie.
go, inch by inch.
Here goes Shauna.
Katie giving it a push.
Whatever leverage you can get.
It's not over.
Come on, ladies, you're doing incredible.
Not fucking over.
Exactly.
That's the way. Let's go.
There you go, mama.
Let's go.
Just joining us.
Battle.
This is the second round
Inch by inch.
of the final elimination challenge for the women. They need to carry each other and knock over their barrel. Shauna is up 1 point to nothing. Best 2 out of 3 wins.
Don't let her get closer, Katie. Hold it.
Shauna having another push. This will test every muscle in your body. Shauna giving another push, dragging Katie nearly to the barrel.
Stop.
And this challenge is over. Shauna going to the final.
Thank you. You fucked up. I'm sorry. I had the most respectful way. Come on.
Good job, Katie.
I'm so happy.
You are separated.
I'm so happy.
Donna,
I'm the only one that took her in.
Katie, amazing.
Try and get you some
She's tired
shade.
for you guys. I'm so happy. Now she's tired. Give it a pre-workout.
Way to go.
All right,
The
we're gonna
space
do all
here.
the hugs and stuff
That
in
was
a
so
minute.
cool to watch. Probably not as cool to do at the moment, but
No, that's a fucking, that's a classic.
yeah, this is so cool to experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Badass in that harness.
Shauna right here next to Katie. Wow.
Is that fun?
Well, that is what we came here for. We came here because we love the challenge and we love the intensity, and that was as intense as it gets. Javin. All I can say is I'm glad it wasn't me at the other end of that carabiner. That is a performance people will be talking about for a long time. Congratulations, you will be running the final. You can go rejoin the rest of the cast.
Good job, Davin. Good job, Davin.
Oh yeah, Davin.
Shauna, sometimes it only takes one elimination to make a legend. That was an iconic performance. I am shooketh. It was an incredibly physical, difficult fight, and you found the extra gear you needed to have to take down someone who has won every kind of elimination.
Yeah.
So congratulations for that. You will be running the final. You can go join the rest of the cast. Kayvon, you've done it all. You've been out, you've been in, you've played every bit of the challenge that you have to play, and you have done it with joy, with grace, and we have loved watching you do it. You are a fan favorite. You are a crew favorite. We are so happy you came to play our game. Thank you for being here, Kayvon.
Thank you.
Katie, this is the first time I've had to do the other side of this speech with you. To quote Saoirse Ronan, directed by Greta Gerwig, women. I've cried a lot today, but I'm not crying right now because all I feel is this deep sense of joy that you were somebody who was here on the Challenge Great Lakes. We are grateful for your presence, for your hunger, for your fire. You, as a Titan, are example to every single competitor, male or female, who wants to apply to one of these games, who wants to play, who wants to come to the Challenge Great Lakes for the future. You are going to be the benchmark for those people. Thank you for giving us that gift. Congratulations. All right. The 6 of you are going to take a little bit of time.
You have 30 minutes to prepare for your final.
Get ready for the final.
Kayvon, do you mind if I pull you real quick for a little exit interview?
My second one.
All right, we can go right here. Kayvon, tell me how that was.
Dude, he was a treat. Javin is a damn treat. Like, I don't know if you guys can see through the camera how big this guy is, but he's a monster. So I was going to give him my all, but I'm not really surprised how it turned out. I thought and hoped I could withstand a little bit longer to give you guys a show. I dug my nails as deep as I could into that dirt, but there was nothing from stopping him from flipping me over and making me into a Kayvon backpack. So I tried my all, but he's just bigger. Sometimes that happens.
Kayvon, I know you've got some experience in another game. Maybe we'll name it. Maybe we won't. How does the Challenge Great Lakes compare to your previous experience or experiences?
Honestly, the Challenge Great Lakes, the production on this show made it so much like the actual show. Like, people were going to Redemption House. Like, people were leaving. Like, the challenges are at like what we watch on the show. So you guys made it so real that, in my opinion, it was better than the show I went on. That's just me. Some other people have different experiences, but I love to hear it, so I can't wait to come back season 2.
We appreciate it, Kayvon. Thanks for
you,
playing.
man.
Can I give you a hug or a fist bump?
Thank you.
All right. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I knew it was a big move to take Shauna, and I knew that my chances were slim, but I felt like I wanted to take the biggest competitor that no one else had taken in. So I gave it my all, and I'm excited for the final 3.
What was the thought when you found out what the challenge was going to be? Did you start formulating a strategy?
My first thought was stay low, give her a fight, tire her out. I knew she was going to come in strong, and I knew I could come in strong too. I gave it my all. I knew it was going to be a big shot, but I wanted to take the big shot and see what happened.
We got Brian here to run down real quick on our 6 finalists.
Yeah, now you gotta make me remember.
I know, I'm trying to remember them too. Let's see.
So we got Javin. Javin has been kind of an all-around. Most of the members of our final stayed out of most eliminations. Eric saw none, which is a point of contention. I think he's the only one now that saw 1. Because Sean went in. Yep, everybody else went in. So he is, he's the most rested, I think, but it doesn't really mean anything. I mean, honestly, Shauna is a beast, but I think Katie wore her down a fair bit. Katie put up a crazy fight. Bree is, I don't think you have an underdog in this. I think Bree is the one that has had to go through the most. Sarah has had some tough moments, but she's also won a lot, where Bree has kind of had to stay in that middle ground and find her way through. And then Sean's a decathlete. I don't think they know that yet. So if whatever strength Sean's been saving up, he's going to use it now. And he's gotten a fair bit of rest. So it's honestly anybody's game. We have 5 stations in our final. There's going to be a puzzle aspect, an endurance aspect that has a memory challenge associated with it. There's going to be a digging component to it. We're doing this, if you ever watch The Ruins, we're doing similar to The Ruins final with stations where they bring back Titan tokens, and once they have all 5 tokens, they will be the male or female winner. We are we care very much about letting everyone who's running this final finish it if they want to, so while we will get our winners, we are not going to call time. Anyone who wants to continue to finish the final will be allowed to finish the final. Each station does have a 30-minute time limit, so if you feel like, for example, we have this really hard Sudoku, it's a Ken-Ken. Some of you, easy. Me, I would just sit there and rest for 30 minutes because I have no idea. So it really depends on how you want to play it. There's a couple more things we've got laid out for you, but you'll see it as we go. They have to do a memory where they remember every elimination, every battle back, which is going to be harder now because we're also making them list who was medically removed from an elimination, who was put in, so you have that Mira Callie situation. There's a lot of stuff going on here, so we're going to see how they can do, but they have to complete all 5 stations or timeout in order to win.
Okay, thanks, Brian.
Thanks.
All right, y'all. So we're getting ready to do our final challenge in just under half an hour. We got our 6 contestants. We got Javin, we got Eric, we got Sean, we got Bree, we got Sarah, and we got Shauna. So tell your friends, tell your family, it's going down. We are going to crown 2 winners. We're going to have 1 woman and 1 man. They're going to be the very first winners of the Challenge Great Lakes.